channel. Happy New Year. If you are new here, hello, my name is Twee. Thank you so much for joining me wherever you've come from. Welcome. Today I'm going to be talking all about my top 10 tips on starting a YouTube channel and things I wish I would have known when I first started. So if you guys want to see all that tea, all the gossip, all the 411 about YouTube, please keep watching. Can I just take a moment for this backdrop? Okay. Come on now. Come on, sparkly. Come on, bokeh effect. By the way, guys, I just filmed this makeup look for an Instagram video. So if you guys want to see what products I'm wearing, it's all on my Instagram. So make sure you head on over there. I'll leave my link down below in the description. So before I start this video, I need to make a little disclaimer because, you know, I don't want people coming for me. I've only been doing YouTube for about 2 years now, and it took me quite a long time to get my bearing on here. I still don't even know if I even know what the hell I'm doing on here. But at the same time, I've been doing it long enough to know what I should kind of do and what I shouldn't do. So hopefully this video can help you guys out. Okay, so my first tip on starting YouTube is that you do not need fancy equipment to start. I feel like a lot of people use that as an excuse and say to themselves, I haven't got this, I haven't got that, that's why I can't start. I see people vlogging all the time on just their iPhone, and if they can bloody use their iPhone to film a whole YouTube video and get millions of views, why can't you? So I would definitely say, rather than buying thousands of pounds worth of equipment and then you end up not even liking YouTube, you can't be bothered with it, it's a lot more work than you thought it would be, that would be such a waste of equipment. So I would definitely say use what you have at the moment, or invest in second-hand stuff rather than buying everything brand new. A lot of times I buy all my stuff basically second-hand if I can. A lot of times as well, you can upgrade slowly, so you can start off with maybe buying a vlogging camera, which is not too expensive, and then you can use that for like vlogging and also for makeup videos and also for lighting. Like softboxes are so cheap. If you don't even have the money for softboxes, you can just film in natural lighting. The only thing about natural lighting is that it's quite inconsistent, especially if you live in London. It's so cloudy all the time and sometimes the sun goes in and out. If you do have access to big open windows, definitely use that to your advantage. You just maybe have to get up a bit earlier and film earlier during the day, whereas with studio lighting I can film during the day or night time. Okay, tip number 2 that would really help you guys out with starting a YouTube channel is you need to try to learn how to be yourself. And trust me guys, that sounds a lot easier than it actually is, because being yourself on camera is one of those things. It's like you have to train yourself to talk normally in front of the camera. You'll notice actually a lot of times when people vlog or whenever you see out in situations, as soon as people bring out a camera, a lot of people like freeze up and they don't know what to say, or they have to like turn on like a different side of them, and that is something that is a really hard kind of hurdle to get over. But trust me guys, you will get over it the more and more you do it. I remember when I first started Snapchat and my sister was talking so easily on Snapchat, and I was like, how the hell is she just talking and recording herself and it's just post it? And for the longest time I was like, I could never do that. And then what do you know, if you follow me on Snapchat now, I'm literally like blah, 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 I talk people's ears off. So I use Snapchat to help me video myself, look at myself on camera, think about how to say stuff just out of my own brain without having to think about it too much, without having to script anything. So maybe use Insta stories or start talking on Snapchat and use all of those kind of things at your disposal, and then try to work your way up to YouTube. Okay, so my third tip is probably one of the most important ones. If you can take anything from this video, it will be tip number 3, which is consistency is key. And you guys hear me bang on about consistency all the time, but that's the only thing that will really take you to the next level, and you can actually see some sort of growth from it if you're consistent. So the more and more you do it, the better you are at it, the more practice you'll get, and the more people will actually start to tune into your videos, that will start to find your videos and want to tune in for more videos. I feel like this is where a lot of people fail on social media, because they're not consistent and they don't treat it like a full-time job. You have to think of this like this is a job. You have to wake up earlier, you have to schedule in. So if you are currently working full-time somewhere but you want to make this your full-time job, you have to treat it like it's your second job. You can't make no excuse. You can't be like, oh, I'm tired today, I can't bother to film, or I feel sad today, I don't want to film. Sorry bitch, but you have to put up with it. You have to arrive on time, you have to show up, and then eventually it will mount up to something. You have to think of it like a job. If you're not going to turn up today, there's no one else that's going to be turning up for you. If you call in sick, there ain't going to be no other colleague taking your place. It's all on you to make it work. And honestly, that's what really motivated me at first. Whenever I was feeling down or was feeling lazy, I couldn't be bothered, I always thought, if I ain't going to be there, someone else is going to kick me out of the spot and they're going to be consistent and people are going to be following them instead. On YouTube specifically, you need to be uploading at least once a week. So what I do to help me be consistent is that I batch film. So sometimes I will film 3 YouTube videos in one day, and that includes 4 other Instagram videos. So I'll have like a specific filming day. Also, if you are currently getting ready for work, or if you're currently going out for a meal, or you're going out to see your friends, turn on the camera and film before you go out, because that's like a double whammy. You can actually use the makeup and wear that makeup out. Also, a top tip that I wish I would have known: when you first start out on YouTube, you should definitely have at least 3 or 4 videos already filmed and edited before you post your first video, because then that will give you a bit of time to like start editing the next one, start filming some more videos. That will be the thing that keeps your momentum going, and then you won't miss out a week because you already have 3 videos already in the bank, ready to be uploaded. Okay, tip number 4, if you're starting a YouTube channel, is you would think that your subscribers matters the most, but it's honestly not. The more subscribers you have basically means the more likely people are going to re-tune in for your upcoming videos. So subscribers is an amazing thing, but it's not everything. The thing that actually helps your YouTube channel to grow is your watch time. And this is something that I just found out about recently from YouTube themselves. Basically, to have your video be really successful is you need to keep people entertained and on your channel for at least 4 minutes. And honestly, you think, oh, you can keep people watching on your channel for 4 minutes. No, bitch. That is so hard to have people actually stay onto your channel, stay onto your video and watch all throughout your video. That's probably one of the hardest things about YouTube in general. If you have a really high watch time, send me some tips, girl, because for some reason, people love to click on a video, watch for a minute, and then go on to the next video. They get distracted and then watch someone else. When your video reaches an overall watch time of 4 minutes, that's when YouTube actually gets alerted and they're like, okay, people like to watch this video, people are interested in this video. So there's loads of things that you can try to do to get people to actually watch your videos all the way through to the end. The reason why people might be clicking off is because maybe you might be really monotone and the way you talk is literally like this and you feel so sad and there's no ups and downs to anything in life. You need to be like, so guys, today I have this amazing tutorial for you. Like, you have to get some you need to have some personality to you, and those are the videos that people love to watch. When people have high energy and they're talking loads and they're super dramatic about everything, unfortunately, you have to try to find a balance without being too annoying but also being really energetic, because no one wants to watch a boring fucking Nancy, you know what I mean? Also, it could be your audio or your quality of your videos. I think I came across an article that said people don't really mind watching bad quality video, but when it's bad quality audio, people will tune out straight away. So your audio is actually so important. So if you can get an external mic, if you can afford it within your budget, they're not too expensive, and that would really help out your quality, especially if you're filming in like an echoey room or anything like that. You need to make sure your audio is okay, because the worst thing is having like fuzzy sound or it's really quiet. People won't put up with it, and that's when people tune out. Okay, tip number 5, when you are starting out your YouTube channel, your username is going to be so important. You want to make sure your username is going to last you from years and years. You want to really think about whatever your username is going to be. I would also say try to avoid makeup by Sammy or makeup by Joe, because there's so many people out there that already have makeup by, and when they are searching makeup by, they're going to get distracted by all these people that probably have more followers than you, and they might even click on their channels instead. And also, if you want to change your content in the future and your thing is makeup by Sam, what if you don't want to do makeup no more? What if you eventually evolve into family style vlogs and now you're makeup by something? It's so annoying being like tainted into that makeup realm. Also, if you can, try to avoid using numbers inside of your YouTube channel username, because people are not going to remember like 1 1 2 3 4 5 6. I can't even remember that, and it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 basically. When you do your YouTube channel, try to get a similar name on all of the platforms. So for example, I am xThuyLe. I'm xThuyLe on Instagram, xThuyLe on Snapchat, xThuyLe on Twitter. Give myself a little promo, you know, make sure you follow me on all of those accounts, okay? So it just makes it really, really nice and easy if people are searching you on other platforms. If you have the same username on all of them, it's just so much more seamless, you know? Okay, so tip number 6, I feel like a lot of people don't start YouTube because of this. Don't worry about the haters. I know before I started YouTube, the reason why I kept saying, oh, I don't want to do YouTube, I don't want to get mixed up in social media and stuff because of haters. When I look back on myself, I'm like, Twee, why do you care what other people think? If you, babe, out there watching this video right now, you want to start social media, you want to start Instagram, you want to start YouTube, but you're scared of what other people will think, f them, babes. Who gives a shit? If you have people in your life that are your friends that are gonna put you down about, it's gonna make you feel really bad about yourself, you need to get new friends, because your friends should be your top #1 fan. They should be commenting on every single video that you do. Yes, girl, do your thing, girl. Oh yeah, girl, put more videos out, girl. They should be your #1 fan. So honestly, don't care what other people think. This is your life. So never ever look down on yourself and think, oh my god, what if people don't like me? Or what if I get loads of haters and stuff? Because generally, 99% of the time when you first start, no one's gonna find your damn video. So you're hardly gonna get any hate at all. If you are getting hate, it's probably from your friends and your family, which you need to cut out of your life, bitch. Cut it. Cut it, bitch. Cut it. Because they ain't good for you anyway. So see ya. So long. Good riddance. I'm getting a bit feisty filming this video, goddamn. Also, if you are filming videos at the moment and you are currently getting hate, then that is actually a good thing. Believe it or not, if you're getting hate on your videos, generally it means that your video is reaching a wider audience, and that means more views, more comments, more interactions. So you can hate on me all you like, babe. Give me some more views, bitch. Watch for at least 4 minutes, bitch. Okay, tip number 7 is something that I wish I would have known when I first started out on YouTube. I found it really, really hard to find music for my YouTube channel, and I remember I done a video once and it was a tutorial, and I wanted to find some good music for my YouTube channel, and then I put in this like video from Little Mix, and then that video got demonetized, and I was like, I worked so goddamn hard on that damn video. Why the hell did it get demonetized? It was all waste, all for nothing, you know? What I would really, really recommend is no copyright sounds on YouTube. I'll leave the link down below in the description. They are another YouTube channel, and they have like 19 million subscribers or something. They're super, super big, and they produce loads and loads of songs that are copyright free, and you can use them in your Instagram videos and your YouTube videos, and your video won't get flagged. You can't be downloading like top of the charts albums. You can't be putting Drake inside of your videos, because YouTube will sense that. If that flags up, basically your video will be demonetized, or even your video can be taken down. So always make sure you're really smart about your song choices. So at the moment I have, you know, upped my game a little bit. So I actually have a subscription on Epidemic Sounds. I'll leave the link down below in the description as well, and they are so good. I think I was watching a YouTube channel, I think his name is Peter McKinnon, and he talked about Epidemic Sounds, and then I kept hearing them everywhere. Basically what Epidemic Sounds is, you pay a monthly subscription, or I think you can pay off for the whole year, and that gives you access to so many songs. And what I really like about Epidemic Sounds is that you can put in, like, if you have a drone footage, there's drone music, there's a YouTube playlist, there's YouTube makeup playlist, there's just loads and loads of different songs for different categories. Just say if you love this song but you don't like the vocals in it, you can literally just download the instrumental, and you can have none of the lyrics in there, which I found is so good, because sometimes I want the song and I want them to be singing, and sometimes I just want like the background noise. So you can download the vocals and you can download the instrumentals separately. So tip number 8 is to make sure that you have a good little display photo. Try to do a little banner as well for your YouTube channel, because that is what people is going to see first, and that's what people's first impressions are going to be. A lot of times when I actually go through my comments, if I like your display photo, I'll go onto their channel and see what type of videos that they do. Also, something that you should never do is go onto other people's profiles and say, I've just uploaded a video, click on my page. I just think that's just so rude. Like, why the hell are you promoting your own damn channel on other people's pages? Like, use your own page, bitch. I don't really mind it if they at least interact with me and say, oh my god, I loved your video so much. I've just done a video like this on my channel. I would love it if you checked it out. Like, that doesn't bother me that much. But it's when people just come onto loads of people's channel and just copy and paste their little sentence telling people to go over to their channel. I just feel like that's just so rude, you know? Like, you're on someone's channel, interact with them, show them that you're liking what they do, and then maybe that's when you slide a little something about your own channel. People do that so much on Instagram, and I'm like, no one ever clicks on your damn page when people say that, you know? Okay, tip number 9. I wish I would have known this when I first started. Your thumbnail is so important. I used to just spend maybe 20 seconds on it. I used to upload whatever, but your thumbnail is so important, and I never knew how important your thumbnail is, and also your title as well. Your thumbnail is 50% of why people will click on your page, and also your title. So you really need to make sure that your title is nice and precise and says exactly what you want. That's what's gonna hook people in. And a lot of people are actually more visual these days, so your thumbnail is what people look at first and then they read the title. In your title, don't put the same sentence in your thumbnail that you're gonna do inside the title. Does that make sense? Because you're basically repeating yourself and you're losing a 50% chance to put a different reason why people should watch your video in there. I would say you don't always have to put text inside of your thumbnail, but you can add other things in there, like, oh my god, or like, ooh, oh my god, that went really bad, or I don't know, just other little phrases and stuff inside of your thumbnail. I use Photoshop for my thumbnail, and I went on loads of tutorials and I kind of teach myself how to use Photoshop. I'm still not even good at it now. But also your title is super important, because that is what YouTube puts inside the generator to do your keywords. Your thumbnail, your title, and your first 100 words that you put inside your description is what YouTube will calculate inside of the search engine. So just say, for example, I filmed beauty blender review, okay? So the thumbnail might be like, you know, like something a bit like, oh my god, like that video. Or it could be like me putting my face like, and I could be like, oh my god, what is this? Those would be the things that I put in my thumbnail. But for your title, you should be putting keywords. So you should be putting beauty blender review. Is the beauty blender worth it? Or something that people will actually type in. So a lot of times I get my titles from going on to actual YouTube. Just say I'm doing an eyeshadow tutorial. I will type in eyeshadow tutorial 4, and then I'll see all the predicted kind of notes that they kind of put down, and those are really good titles, because that's what people are searching, right? Also, when you do your description, you need to reiterate what's inside of the title. So just say if I typed in beauty blender review on my title, I also need to put beauty blender review again in my description within the first 100 words, and that is what YouTube is going to use to put your video onto when actually people type in beauty blender review. If you don't put in all those things, you are less likely to go up higher on the little search page. Also, that goes for your tags. The first 10 tags are the most important, and I never knew this, guys. I thought whatever I put in my tags, that's what people was going to search for, and it doesn't really work that much on tags. It's only your first 10 tags that are super important, but you should also put in extra tags as well, but your first 10 tags are super important. So if I'm doing that beauty blender review, I would type in on my tags beauty blender, and then that would be one. Another tag would be beauty blender review. Is the beauty blender worth it? Best makeup sponge. Like, you need to do loads of variations when you do your tags. Last and final tip that I have for you guys, I feel like I have so many more tips, but 10 will do for now. Do your research. I feel like a lot of people, when they first start, they just kind of throw themselves into it, don't get no views, and then they stop. But a lot of people don't take the time to research. But if you're watching this video, you are doing some sort of research, because I'm trying to help you guys out, because I've done quite a lot of research, and I'm telling you guys my research. Research. So much researching. There is so many videos on YouTube about how to grow. We live in such an amazing day and age where everything that we want is just at the touch of our fingertips. We can learn about how to use Final Cut Pro. We can get Final Cut Pro for free. Wink, wink, wink. Honestly, one of the top tips I can give you is that you can never learn too much. There's no such thing as learning too much. Learning is great. The more knowledge you have about something, the more educated you are, the more successful you will be. Okay guys, so that concludes my top 10 tips about how to grow on YouTube. Things I wish I would have known when I first started at my YouTube channel. I had to learn from trial and error. If you guys want to see a series about YouTube on my channel, I can talk about so many other subjects about YouTube. I can maybe do a video on how I do my thumbnails, the differences between YouTube and Instagram because they're two completely different platforms. I have so much to say on that subject. I can also talk about how to make money on YouTube, how to edit YouTube videos. Let me know if you want to see that down below by giving me a little comment and a like. As I always say, like, if you guys grow, the community grows, and that means I grow as well, and we can all do this together. So I really feel like there's so many people out there that should just follow their dreams and just, you know, go for it. What is the harm in starting something? You don't even know what's going to happen, you know? If you guys haven't followed me on all my other social media platforms yet, it's just xThuyLe on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And also, guys, make sure you check out my other playlist about how to grow on Instagram. I've done so many videos about how to grow on social media already, and that's in a playlist, so make sure you check that out on my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Enjoy the bloopers. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 Instagram, this is YouTube, bitch. 4 minutes is the key. 4 minutes. I want to put on a song. Freaking hot now, damn! For some reason, YouTube likes to fuck people over in their asshole and not put my videos into people's subscription boxes, but that's a whole nother rant for another day.